I gave you my heart.
What up, bass heads? We's out here. We got the Mmats amp ready to go. Got its new Molex plugs. Fixing to swap it out with the Rockville for a week or so. Test it out. See what's up. So we're going to put it right there. I'm going to screw this one, take all the power supply off of it, and the speakers and RCA cables. And then we'll mount this one down and plug everything into it. And we'll see how it goes. So stay tuned. Keep watching. It's nice out today, thank God. Got the shop opened up all the way. Love it when it's like this, guys. I do. So, just hang in there, Ross. We're gonna get this thing and get it going. Let's give this thing a test. Dudes, I just wanted to say something real quick, man. I have been cooped up, probably like a lot of you guys, for the last month. Today is nice. It's supposed to be nice all this week, dudes. Freaking awesome. This is actually the first time that I've really done any car audio work, so I'm gonna be getting this amp in. It feels good. At first I was kind of like dreading it, but now I'm like, I can't wait to do this, you know. And I want to do all my other stuff. Like, I still got to move this amp over, which I might do that after I get this, move it over, so I can take the floaty tile out of there, because I had, when I initially put it in there, you know, when you're putting the wires in, they kind of, you know, when the way they bend, they're real stiff. You know, these are flexible wires, but they're stiff because I made them as short as length as I could. You see, I got it going from the amp straight to the SMD fuse blocks. I got 500 amp fuses in there, and then it's going directly to the battery. And the same with the grounds. And I do got the car grounded to the battery right there, to right. Here, hold on, sorry it took so long. Right there. And it looks odd, but it works. It's a short run too. So, hell yeah. And then when I rebuild the fourth order, there's gonna be a lot of changes. Like I said, I want to do the stunt wall. You know, and I'm gonna have this whole area filled in. I'll make sure nothing hits. I'll calculate it all. And then I'll have the Rockville 8-channel with 8 different mids and highs on here. And I'll have a toggle switch for that. That way, for the remote wire or whatever, that way I can turn this one on only when I'm at the shows, you know, or doing demos wherever. That way it ain't constantly running. And then I'll have this one going for the front stage, you know, and then we'll go from there. And also, when I rebuild the fourth order, I want to get this toggle switch, put it up front. Also, I have a remote bass knob that I got my own bass knob, the Slam Panda one, but I want to get I got the bass knob, but I want to hook it up. It's behind my seat right now, and run it to the front and mount it, and I'll keep it all the way open all the time, and I'll use my RCA bass Slam Panda to run the bass, to run the levels. But I'm just going to have that one because it has a clip light on it, and that way I can monitor clipping a lot better. Now, I also want to rewire the subs inside the fourth order. I might even do that today if I get time. It's already running late. We had company over, blase squaze. I was waiting for it to get warm, and it's, you know, it's probably been good enough to come out here, but like I said, I had company. But anyway, so yeah, I still got the more of the zero gauge reducers. I got more than enough. I got a couple extra, actually. That way I can double up the ground wires like I got the power. Got them DS18 reducers on there, both of them. I just didn't have enough ground wire because the ground doesn't have a split in it where you got to go to a fuse block and then to the battery. The ground just ran straight to it, so I should have got a little more. So always think about that. You're not running and cutting in between. You might need more ground than you do your positive power. So we're gonna hook the 4-gauge sky high wire out here, and we're gonna manipulate everything and get this Matt's amp hooked up. So stay tuned to Bass Jump 2020. I love it when it's nice out here, guys. I swear, dude. Feels like old times again. We're gonna be doing some more live streams soon too. But I got a lot going on. It's been cooped up in the house, bad weather stuff. But like I said, we're gonna be moving, and I got all this in here, and in my room and everything else. I mean, there's a ton of my shit in here. That whole back corner is mine. All that stuff stacked over there. You see all the cutouts and all that, and then the boxes. So I definitely got to really get on reconing those American Bass XFLs.
A few moments later.
All right, guys. Somebody got a crotch rocket going. Hear it? Barely. We got a fire going down there. Anyway, one thing I want to point out is, check this out. See the speaker input or outputs? This is an 8-channel, but whenever you're not using certain channels or whatever, make sure you tighten the set screws all the way down. There it goes. You getting it? Hell yeah. Anyway, I must have forgot to tighten these two back down because you got to lean in, and it was just a real pain in the ass just to get in there and unhook those wires because they're kind of short. I wish I'm going to extend them before I hook this Mmats amp up. But I probably didn't, from the looks of it, I didn't tighten these back down all the way. Now I wasn't using these 2 channels right here, or any of these. Actually, these 4 channels. I was only using these 4 channels. And look, that both the set screws are gone, and they're probably most likely down in one of those crevices, or they could be underneath one of these amps. I don't know, but I'm not going to tear all this stuff out just to find those 2 set screws. At least not at the moment. One day when I maybe get a different vehicle and put all this stuff in it. But just be sure that you guys tighten down set screws that you're not using. That's just a little tip. Oh, and y'all can say what y'all want about my Rockville amp. This is a Marine amp, Bluetooth. Look at there. This is a nice little amp, dudes. And this thing right here, I'll tell you what, this thing's heavy. It's real heavy. For the size of it, this thing's super heavy. That just tells you that it's quality, dudes. You know, I mean, I know they make a lot of shit that doesn't do what it's supposed to, but this thing's never let me down. That's why I'm gonna keep using it, you know. And it's a Marine amp, so it is what it is. You can say whatever you want. I like it. Dang, I'm running low on electric tape, but I think, if I'm not wrong, I got a secret little cubby down here that might have some electric tape in it. Let's check it out. Boom! Look at there. You got some medical tape in there. And there's some blades. Forgot about them. I need to switch out my blade and my knife too. A little fuse in there. A little door thing and everything. Oop, get that back down in there. We'll throw this. Well, I guess we'll throw that little piece in there. We don't need that one. Ugh. Also, I got a line out converter. It goes up in behind the radio, and that thing runs. It's got 4 different gains for each channel, and that's what runs the 4 channel, and that's tied into the speaker wires coming out for the front and rear. Now the sub out, when I'm running with the bass knob, that is going right into the Pioneer radio itself. It only has 2 pre-outs, so that's why I got it like that. And that's how you can do it. You can separate it, tie into your speaker wires with your line out converter. I got a little box. One day I'll show you guys when I take it back apart. It's actually in some of my older videos, real old videos. When I first got it, just look on the video title. Got line out converter or installed it or something. So anyway, let's get back to work on this thing. I got it out. I'm gonna put a little length on these wires. Fresh blade in the knife, dudes. Look at this old one. I think it was like nothing left. I kept forgetting to change it. This one I was using that side, but I mean, it's dull as hell. Nah, put one out the box in there. And we got it. It's looking great, dude. So, hell yeah. Coco out front. Coco acting crazy out there. Alright, sorry guys. I couldn't film all in between. Sun's trying to go down on me. Freaking time goes quick. I had to strip wires and add some links to them. I just put some electric tape over them for now, just to give some extra links for the Molex plugs to go on here, so I don't have to be stretched in there. Because when I initially put them wires in the car a long time ago, I had a whole different setup. It worked for that, but it ain't been working for everything else. When I had the Rockville in here, I had the wire stretched to it, so I added a little link to them. It took a while it was 4 different wires. I had to strip 8 different ground and powers to get those on and tape them on. It took some time, but I got the remote wire in there. I had to mess with it. It's in there tight now. I got them audio pipe 4 gauge to 8 gauge reducers. They should go on these. These are 4 gauge anyway. They should go in there pretty good. I already got the RCAs hooked up. I haven't had a chance to move the amp over yet. I'm gonna try to do that real quick. I'm trying to get y'all sound test and see if this thing works before the sun goes down. Isn't that right, Mr. Bird? Stay tuned, Bass Junkie 2020. One other thing I want to point out while I'm thinking about it, and I've said it when I did the big amps, when I did the 6Ks, and it's something that's real important when you guys do this stuff. You know, like I took the 8 channel out of there, but before I did any of that, and I should have said it then, but I didn't, is I went ahead and took the ground wire off and the positive, which I got a fuse. You can't really see it, but it's a little fuse block in there. I think it's like an 80 amp fuse that was going for the Rockville I got over there, but I'm gonna have to find out what the fuse is for this one. I really haven't looked. But I think the 80 will hold it up. We'll see. But yeah, just make sure you disconnect from your power source, dudes. That way when you're doing this, I mean, Allen keys, anything, fold down, hit the metal, ground it out. You just don't want that. Now I'm gonna assume that the 6 channel is good, because it's a pain getting in and out of there with this cramped space. That's why the Molex plugs helped out, because as you see, hopefully you can see it, it's kind of hard to get this angle. There you go. See where they're plugged in at. Now the 5 and 6 channel for the sub is over there, but we're not going to worry about that tonight. We're just going to make sure 1 through 4 works. So I got it all set up. Another thing, I went ahead and tape wrapped around all the speaker wires that I had put together. That way, in case any hairs or anything, they're going to be underneath this amp, because this thing's on stands. They all are. That way they don't touch the heat sink or anything and short it out any kind of way. You just got to think about every little thing when you guys do this. You know, just don't just sling stuff in your car. Try to do it where you're thinking about wire touching or whatever you got. A lot of you guys know that, but that's just for people that might not. All right, I moved this amp over. See, I got a lot of room in there now. Not tons, but it ain't right up on it like it was, so I won't have to. See all that dust? I won't have to put the floaty towel back on there. I wanted to take the port off, because I got one of these floaty towels just like this one, same one, that I was doing a video for y'all, and it got sucked up in there. It's behind where I can't get it. It's been there for months. Plus, I want to rewire the subs until I get the 3rd one down to, like, I guess it'll be 4 ohms, and then I'll split it, and it'll be 2 ohms per amp, because I got them strapped. Right now I got them running in, the subs running parallel to down to 1 ohm, and then it's splitting that load between these two 6Ks at 0.5 ohm, which that's a big reason why it drops. I only got that 40 amp hour limitless lithium. This is one of the old school limitless. They don't make this one no more. The guy I got it from said the cells in it, which I think are just like Yinglongs, have a fast discharge rate. So I don't know. I'm gonna be doing something about all that and getting like 90 amp hours, whether I have to build my own bank or whatever, but I haven't been able to because of the weather and money and everything else. But remember, I was talking about the Rockville and how, you know, you need to make sure that you tighten down all your set screws, the ones you're not using, because of the vibration. Even though I got this wall here that you see in the back there, that's a wall that's got 3/4 inch birch and then 2x4s running all the way up. And then the 4th order is built in its own separate box. It's still enough vibration to get through there. And when I was back there screwing that down, I found one of those set screws I was talking about. Thank God. The other one's probably rolling around here somewhere. I'll find it sooner or later. But at least we got one. Now we're only missing one. So that's what's up. So anyway, I got this all hooked up. Now it's just a matter of, I got the gains, everything turned down. I got all the equalizers set at about 160, something like that. I'm not even going to worry about the 5 and 6 channel for the sub right now. I was going to make sure the mids work. So I haven't got it screwed down. I just got it wired up. So we're going to check it out. I got Scar 6.5s in the door, and then also behind the seats. You guys know I got the Scar 6.5s also. And then DS, if you look back in there, DS18 tweeters, and which I'm gonna put some in the A pillar. I'm gonna get door pods. I'm fixing to redo all that. These are suicide doors, they pop out. So we got a lot of options and a lot of things we're gonna do. It's just getting past winter and we're gonna be on it. Like you see, I'm already doing something. So anyway, let's check this out real quick and let's see if it gets loud. I already got the ground on. You know this thing's gonna freaking pop as soon as I freaking touch this power to it. That's one part I hate. Watch them, because them rail caps are gonna take charge. Watch. All right, let's do it. Get over here to it. Trying to hold the camera. Oh, seen it? There it went. So it's good now. Oh yeah. Let me screw it down. All right, guys. Let's start the car up. I got the bass knob turned down already. I got the floor mats out because I cleaned them. It was dirty in here. Double check the bass knob just to make sure it's turned down. Let's start this thing up. It's down to 13.5. So I had the heater on. I ain't really ran it much. Gotta let it charge up. Make sure I turn the headlights off. Let it charge for a second. Let the radio come on. I'm hearing volume. I ain't got the gains turned on at all. So I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up to where I would listen to it real loud. That's the way I'm gonna do it. You can do it how you like, but that's how I like doing it. Alright, we got it on 53. They're already loud, so now we just gotta turn the gain up. Oh shoot, I need my little screwdriver. Give me a second here. Alright, I found the little screwdriver. It's already loud, and I ain't even got the gain turns up yet. So I'm gonna turn up the first one on channels 1 and 2. If I can see it in here.
Bullshit, you just full of it, stupid bitch. Spend the day asleep, boy, you couldn't get the shoes to fit. Fuck you, what you need, you can't get nothing from me. You was talking shit, now I'm somebody you would love to be. I'ma do my thing until the day the reaper come for me. You can keep on grilling, I'ma smile back. Like fuck you, what you need, you can't get nothing from me. You was talking shit, now I'm somebody you would love to be. I'ma do my thing.
That's loud, boy.
Tell me I was fake, they would hate, now they on my dick. Most of is my family, have respect for my conglomerate. Rollie on my wrist, I ain't rich, but I'm still popping shit. Germans on the beat, he got that heat.
That's just loud.
Quick and bring it back. I could change the world with just a single track. Underage table.
Now watch when I turn the bass on. Let me shut the door.
Let me show the world where my city at. On the map, illest city out, I guess that's just a fact. I'm a living wrong, dream of true to have a ball. After all, only get one life, so there's no time to stop. doing stupid dudes with all exclusive shit to move with just a few kids. Time them bullshit, still my voice, I straight.
Yeah, that shit's loud, dudes. We're gonna turn the bass up here in a second. Let's check this out.
To catch him, I'm less. Boys are straight, I don't really like. Ratchet ass bitch. I see you out there. Fuck me. Trying to get your hustle on. Ain't no nigga gonna pay your motherfucking bills, bitch. Pay your own shit. Don't give a fuck. Like Miller, tell this hoe what's up here. She saying fuck me, she like a golf and that's rugby. I'm partying with her drugs free. This life a labor don't come cheap. Leave a handprint on her butt cheek. She give me head while I puff trees. I'm on drugs, she on drugs. Her nose just got bloody. Slipping combines off my dick. She riding on that train, she crushing down that powder. I'm pumping on this tower. Been fucking her for hours, and I still ain't got my nut. We fucking with that Molly, she ain't gon' let you bust out. Give me some while I hit the run. I'm in the field, let me mix it up. Your daddy come, good, you a damn shit. Feel like I've been there, back in the texting me, addicted. You need me, you she crazy, she nasty. Every day she harass me, I fucking her. Even if she paid for my taxi. That's the last time that I'm gonna be fucking with them drugs, yeah. She get a bunch of money, spend it on time. Mobbing with a bitch, never fall in love. Jumping out that yayo, sipping all it up. Go ahead, goddamn, that's a lucky ass bitch, goddamn, that's a lucky ass bitch, goddamn, that's a lucky ass bitch, goddamn ass bitch. She got one thing I won't do is see for pussy. Yes, I'm high for the rest of my life.
Was that good for you? Was that good for you? Was that good for you?
All right, guys, the sun's going down. I got. It's just cool, dude. I know I get a little crazy. In real life, it's so much better. I'm gonna get these the fourth order fixed up. I'm gonna rearrange it. But you guys heard the mids. I mean, I know I played some bass afterwards, but you heard. I mean, it sounds. Probably the video quality probably isn't as good as real life. I just know it ain't because, dude, right here is crisp and clean. But I'm gonna get some tweeters on the A pillars here. I'm damn sure doing that. I'm gonna get door pods down here, and I'm gonna get a stunt wall on the trunk. So let's walk out there and check it out. All right, I gotta finish this for tonight. I still gotta screw down the damn amp. I just got it sitting there still just to make sure and test, but it's doing good. And I mean, I just set the gains to, like, I guess about 3/4 of the way, not even, about maybe half, you know. So I listened to it when I did it. But yeah, I'm focus. But I'm very happy with it. As you see, the sun's going down. It's even darker off camera, but so that's gonna be it for the night, guys. Really appreciate y'all watching. The Mmats 6150 6-channel Class D hi-fi amp is the shit. It's blowing that Rockville out of the water. But I'm still possibly putting the Rockville back in here because it's 8 channels. That way I have a stunt wall back here. Like I said, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do door pods, the whole 9 yards, man. So that's what's up. Thanks for watching my videos. You know how it goes, guys. We only got so much time, so much money, what we can get done. So I'm happy, I'm pleased, I'm glad that, you know, all my effort paid off. You know, I took a chance, bought a used amp. You know, you never know when you're doing this shit. You know what I mean? And plus the dude had like tons of stuff, like a hoarder in the garage. It was crazy. Like, he had some old school Sony amps too, dudes. Like, I'm on to go back over there and try to get those from him. But I wanted to check this first. It was missing the Molex plugs. I didn't even know the remote screw was missing until I got home because it was cold that day and it was after work, and I just snatched it up. And I'm gonna tell you what I did to get that amp. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I traded that MD8K for that. You know what I mean? The money wasn't the object, it's just what the amp can do and what I needed it for. I didn't need the 8K no more. I was having problems selling it because everybody's got those damn things. So when dude said, hit me up on Messenger and said he had a Mmats 6-channel, I jumped on it because I already knew about Mmats. You know what I mean? The old Juggernaut and all that. Post picture up here right now, the Juggernaut. That thing's crazy, dude. But hell yeah. So we're happy about this, dudes. Definitely. And there's more to come, dude. I mean, dudes, I got like them on the sides of the doors here where I can put other amps. I got people trying to hit me up on Messenger right now. Actually, the guy that gave me the Molex plug, he didn't give it to me, I bought him, but he's a dealer. Well, Craig, I'm gonna leave a link in the description and in the chat or the comment section to his shop. I'll have to look it up again. So once the video posts, it might take me a minute, but it'll be there. But you see right here, I'm gonna rebuild the 4th order, but when I do, I want to put like 2 Mmats amps on each side, 2 6-channels on each side. That way I can have door pods, and you know, this thing will look totally different then. I got that Scar 6.5, but I want like 8s and 6.5s and tweeters all the way around it. And then when you open these doors, I want, you know, mids and highs on it as well. So we're gonna be doing all that. I only got so much room in between here to there though to do something like that. So that's why I got to design this carefully. It's gonna take time. Plus I said, you know, I gotta move soon. So, and see, my alternator's charged at 14.7. It'll go up to 14.8 if I turn the radio or the head unit off. There's a draw from the head unit, so I might need a bigger alternator. I definitely need a bigger battery bank. But man, this was fun. I ain't been out here in a while, guys. I'm actually cold right now, but it was worth it. It was fun. I know the demos, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I mean, I try to give y'all what I can because, I mean, with the way the weather is. During the summer, dude, killing demos all day long. Y'all know it. And plus, I'll be hanging out with all y'all. Any one of you guys, I will come and hang out with you, especially if you're close around. At the shows, definitely. If you see me walking around filming, just hit me up, say, Bass Junkie, what's up, bro? Man, I've been wanting to show you my system. And I might be busy and I might say, hold on, but don't forget and come back to me, because I'll forget, dude. That's what happened to some of these other shows. And I don't want any one of you guys to be disappointed. We're gonna get all y'all on the channel. Believe that. This year's gonna be epic. So stay tuned to Bass Junkie 2020. And with that being said, y'all, thanks for watching. Please like, please share my videos, comment what you think about the new Mmats amp. And we're gonna get a couple more videos up by the end of this week. So it's supposed to be an awesome week this week. The temperature is supposed to go up. So until then, I'll see y'all on the next ones. Light!